Over the weekend, video of Itamar Ben-Gvir, an extremist minister in the Israeli government, emerged showing him threatening by far the most popular Palestinian politician in the territories, Marwan Barghouti. If we can roll this VO here, Ben-Gvir visits Barghouti in his cell after there had not been an image published of Barghouti in many years. And he says to him here, you will not win. He who messes with the people of Israel, he who will murder our children, he who will murder our women, we will wipe them out. You need to know this throughout history. Joining us to talk about the fallout from this is his son, Arab Barghouti. Arab joins us now. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
So I said at the top of the show that people often say of your father, they'll say, you'll often hear the defenders of Israel saying the problem with the Palestinians is, there's no Nelson Mandela. There's no leader who's going to unify the Palestinians and take them to a place of dignity and national liberation. And what a lot of people often say in response is that's not true. If there is one, his name's Marwan Barghouti, and he's been in prison for nearly 2 decades now. Can you tell us a little bit about who your father is for people who are not immediately familiar with the politics of the Palestinian territories?
It's very important for people to understand that my father supports political solutions. He supported the Oslo Accords in the 90s until he understood by the end of the 90s that we are dealing with a government, an Israeli government that is not interested in a peaceful solution, that is not interested in a two-state solution. It's only interested in supremacy of the Israeli state over the whole land. It's very important for people to understand that this is a man who is a politician, a respected politician. He's recognized nationally and internationally. He was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize for his attempts and tries to bring people together, to unify the Palestinian people into one political vision that is accepted by the international community. And this point might be the reason why Netanyahu and his government are being very stubborn towards his release, because they know that someone like him who respects the international community, respects international law, is calling for the two-state solution, presents a threat way more than extremists, because extremists, they make it easy for him to cancel the Palestinian story overall. I think it's shameful that someone like him, who holds a PhD in political science, who is an educator, he is a great father, and yet he is being treated like that. After October 7th, my father was sent to solitary confinement. He was assaulted at least 3 times, end of 23, March of 24, and September of 2024. The one in September of 2024 was the major one, where 3 to 4 prison guards, they came to him, they dragged him into an area with no camera surveillance. They started beating him up until he passed out. He was bleeding on the floor for hours, and he got injured in his ear, in his forehead, in his right arm, and he got some of his ribs broken. And this is the treatment that we are talking about. I want to make sure that people understand that my father does not represent himself only. He represents 10,000 Palestinian political prisoners who are going through the same treatment